to be lubed up.
Because look. And it moves up. It just needs to be looped up.
Oh, it just needs to be lubed up.
Just loop.
Little lube. Where's everyone? Damn it.
Boys. Oh, you know what I can do?
I don't want to know.
I can get my
That's
buddy.
better.
Who's,
That's awesome.
a producer
Hey, Sean,
for,
sees me. That's funny.
I can get my buddy who's a producer for Gearbox to play with us. So you can
Hey, Dawn, how you doing? Who we got? We got Lisa, Rob, Dawn, Sean sees you, Jeep Vapor, I know you.
Sup.
D-Rich. D-Rich, I think you're new. How are you?
Have you even run the title yet?
I'll run your mom's title.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, that's not right.
Oh my god, she has 3.
No, that's what's that movie? Oh, what was that movie? What was it?
So just the nose
What was the
ring,
movie
sorry.
with 3 boobs?
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Thank you. Did you see the remake of it?
No.
It's good. The remake's good.
The remake is really good.
Okay.
I like it.
I haven't really seen a movie, a recent movie.
I wasn't sure they were gonna put the 3.
Hey Renee, how you doing? That's not.
Oh, that's not right.
Chris is out for the day.
Aw.
Brandon Beardo Vapes. Another part of Drip Junkie right there.
She said, hey Tyrell, hey Chris. Not cool.
That's what I said. The
Not cool.
conglomerate.
Beardo is much cooler. He's a ginger. That makes him special.
Did you
I
think
think
Chris dyed
Chris
his
is-
beard red?
I think I thought Chris was a ginger.
Oh, he has brown hair. There's
Black.
black.
There's red in it.
Not like his though.
No, but there's
Not
red in it.
fantastical like mine.
We've got some people coming, some trickling in, so we'll give it a few minutes. So, how was you guys' week? How's everyone doing? He just got your name confused. Don't feel bad.
That's okay. I won't cry all night about it.
It was rough,
Just
huh?
half the night.
It was good. It was long.
Till like 2.
It was a long week. A little rough, but you know, it's life.
Somebody's stealing DNA.
No, you saw that? That was in Louisville.
Mm. Oh, the dude who reached over the counter?
That was in Denton.
No,
It was Louisville.
It was Louisville. It
Which
was
store?
Village E6.
It was
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
He had just gotten it like 3 days ago.
It was the guy who worked there, right?
The owner.
Oh, Jesus.
The owner stole it.
See, so
No,
that
it was
that
the
poses a
owner.
question. If you see somebody, because it looks like there's a couple of people on the side, if you see somebody grabbing something off the counter, what do you do?
But do you see those 2
Do you
guys on the
even know?
side though?
Yeah.
I was
Do you
like,
even
dude.
know?
Well, that happened when it happened at the other one in Frisco, when someone stole, I forgot what model it was, and you could tell his buddy was there, like, distracting the guy behind the counter while he stole the...
But did you read the
What,
article?
cahoots?
One of the workers.
Hey,
said-
Ivape, how you doing?
one of the workers was like, well, we talked to this guy multiple times. He's got all these authentics, box mods, mechs, all this other stuff. Why you had to steal this?
Some people just like
With
to
all
steal.
this money, you already spent all the...
Yeah. Well, how do you think you got with those authentics?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, now
No one ever said he bought them.
Who?
the person who stole it. He probably stole all the
Oh, God.
necessary. No.
I emailed him. I have not heard back. I know he's been on vacation. He's been out of town. When's Jake getting back from vacation?
Jake?
He's
He
back.
was at Royal.
Was he rolled today? Okay, he may have gotten back today. I will definitely follow up again with you. But yes, no, you will definitely get it. Don't worry. I still have the email. It's sent over to him. We'll make sure you get your bottle.
Hello.
It may just take another few days, but we'll get it to you, brother. I'm sorry about that. Cool. So now we've got some people.
The private sections in every day. If they come in.
Yes, when he comes in, I'll tell him. Yes, I have your email. Hold on, 1 second.
He thinks he has it.
Say something.
Maybe.
Say something.
Something?
What did you need help with?
Hey, you said say something, so I said something. What mod is everyone using now? Right now. Not yesterday, today. Now.
Crucible 6, right? 722. Jinx.
It's basically an ohmmeter and a voltmeter.
Pinch, poke, you owe me a Coke. Turtle ship. Oh, and then we're friends. I still want.
Copper me.
I still want a Black Hawk.
You're welcome. Ooh, actually, let's copper name. Let's speak about that. Hey,
I I bet that is a nemesis.
I just want to get one of these little nimmies up there.
Will you go get one of those little nimmies? No, you don't. They're on the shelf. Black bag. Got it. Satchel. Black satchel.
Now that we're talking about mods, I want to show you guys something. How do you like the Blackhawk? First mech mod, awesome. How do you like it so far?
Oh, and it's black. Oh no, it's a case.
Yeah.
K69.
Awesome. They're cool. I never really liked the design of them.
Which
oh,
one?
the Blackhawks.
I like the design.
What dripper did you get?
You don't? I just want one because it's all black.
Nimbus. Ah, nice. That's a nice setup. Blackhawk and a Nimbus.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's a good starter.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's got a small deck. Easy to build on. I said deck.
Oh, the Blackhawk's too heavy? Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, that's a good dripper to learn on, absolutely. Which I'm glad we talked about that because we're gonna be doing a little rebuilding segment. Mr. Beardo Vapes over here. Hey, Kelly. Mr. Beardo Vapes is gonna help me with a little rebuilding segment. Hey, Hoopy. Just a little. Any one of them is fine. So,
I like your planet.
yes, Artisan Vapor. We have how many? We have 7 locations over here by us in Dallas area. 11. Okay, we have 11 Artisan
I like the
locations just in
inside.
Dallas.
The stuff you
Well,
can
in
see.
the DFW area.
In the DFW area, Dallas-Fort Worth area, we have 11
right.
Artisans. So yes.
Okay,
cool. Yeah.
Dries out faster.
Is that where you got it from? I guess.
20 single 28 or dual 28 gauge, 6 wrap,
Okay, right. On.
burn.
A little bit.
Yeah, see, I need to rewick it.
It's cool though. I like it.
Well, I never built a K-Flex. I asked Chris how he did his because I've never built a K-Flex. I never had one. I always dripped everything.
I don't know. I don't like to talk bad about shops.
Oh,
I've been to a
sorry.
couple of them.
Just
They
all your
weren't.
stuff.
They were okay. I mean, it wasn't the
Which one?
one in Irving was okay. I mean, I also went there when I was just started. But then the one in Plano of Park in the Tollway,
I haven't either.
I've been in there a couple times, and they were kind of cool. I went in to buy a coil, and the guy said, "Man, just take it." So that was kind of cool of him. But I think it also depends who depends who's working. Because someone posted something the other day about how terrible their service was, and someone said, "Well, I go in there all the time. Their service is great."
I've heard that too.
So it just
We're gonna put
depends.
that in-
But back to Las Plains. Back to saying about the Nemi. This was brought to my attention by by someone I work with. Because the Nemesis, people call the Nemesis the Nemi. Well, the Nemesis. Apparently,
Do you want to see the Nemi?
this is a Nemi. It is a 14500 Nemesis.
Let's do a comparison here. Yeah.
Okay, it's an actual comparison. So Nemesis, which is commonly referred to as a Nemi, and an actual Nemi. So so that's a thing.
That's probably why they call
That's
it
a
the
thing now. So just so you
I
know,
thought
the
it was called
Nemi
the
is its
Nemi.
actual own mod. I say Nemi all the time too. I don't think anyone really cares about these. I mean, they're kind of cool.
This is not a dripper. We tried to use the
Put a little mini K-fin
the
on this.
little
Good.
octopus,
Yeah.
or smaller than that. So there's a lip.
Really?
But it's not flush.
I think the mini K-fin will look pretty cool on this.
Yeah.
We're trying to get some.
Oh wait, what did you have on your turtle ship? Your mini turtle ship?
We had
The Doc Dave something,
The
right?
Doc Dave,
That would look
That
cool.
was, yeah.
Is it the same size though?
I think so.
Same size?
but it's a Jenny.
I mean, 'cause the
So
Nemesis
it
is
depends on
a-
what you want. Do you want a Jenny or do you want a?
This is a hell of a mod. So.
Yeah, I tried it out. It worked pretty well.
Yeah, a little, kind of girly. So if you want to hold
It's
on to
not
that.
girly.
It's kind of girly.
No,
Kind of.
no.
It's manly.
Yes, Plano, that's the one.
Yeah, I want to stick big things in my mouth.
Yeah.
Should have brought the mammoth.
It looks like a lip gloss case.
And you know this how?
How to
No, that's
put
what he
lip gloss
said.
on?
Oh, I thought you
Do you have to pucker your lips when you?
gotta.
Yes, and
Okay.
lift your pinky.
I guess I should probably get 2 beers in before I have to be on camera.
So now we've got some
Here,
people
what
in
do you
here.
got?
I have to,
Oh,
so I can keep
yes,
doing the
sir.
show. I have to say thank you to the sponsors. Social Lizard, which is the store that lets us hang out here. 3 Dukes. One of them just walked that way. Vape Dudes with us as usual is Jen from Vape Dudes. Vape Dad, the other sponsor. Again, if you guys are on Twitter at TheGoodVaper, www.goodvapor.com is the website, has the blog,
What
all the
about
links.
Your own shit. Drip Junkie is
Drip
on
Junkie is on there. I wrote it down and I took it off because I thought it was weird to advertise myself as a.
It's not.
But then I put it back on. I'm not used to saying it anymore. So anyway, goodvapor.com is the website, has the blog, has all the links.
I mean, I think it's a little thick.
Up
I don't
there.
know if it.
Go check
it
them
wouldn't
out.
feed in
Also,
my
the
case
Facebook. If
fine.
you're not part of the Facebook group,
I tried.
Facebook.com/thegoodsvapor with an E. Join the group, ask questions, talk to us, engage. I post the recaps every week. Every week I post the videos up there. Wow.
Higher than that, I have problems.
What did you do?
No, she did it.
What did you do?
She knocked over a mod and it shot something.
Oh,
that
I
way.
thought. Did she open your beer with them on?
No, it's twist off.
Yes. I know Nemesis is a hell of Nemesis.
I go S.
And I'm so happy I finally got my Kraken. I took it to someone and let them put the tank on.
Oh, because you broke the second
Yeah.
one.
And what he did, well, because I broke the glass, it,
We need paper towel.
fell
Paper towel.
and hit right there.
Please.
Damn things.
And I got a replacement from Chris. I put it on and I broke it while trying to get it on.
This is why drip
So he gave me another glass. So I took it to a place. It's like, you do it. But what he did, the O-ring, he had to take a nail clippers and trim the O-ring.
So
It
that's why you
works.
get breaking it,
Yeah.
or just get smaller. Over.
I'm just really, really happy that it's working again.
What?
love this thing.
Oh, the Patriot.
But it's
Same deck as a regular Patriot, but the cap is bigger, so it fits on. So it probably comes down to like a point. It has to.
Mod bottle opener.
I don't think it does. I think
Do it, dude.
So the
Figure it out. I'll buy one.
So there's a lip inside that keeps it from.
maybe.
Because you can't have this big and it fit on a regular Patriot size. Did you hear about that?
What?
They came out with a 26-650 Patriot.
But it's
the
just a
same
picture deck.
It's just the same
deck
deck,
is the same
but the
size
cap
as
is
the cap.
26-650 big.
That's I read
So
it.
you're
That's
Is
the
it
way
net
the
farther away from the
K-Fun
air?
is.
Yeah.
The
Which
K-Fun
is-
is
Oh,
the
yeah, it
same
is.
size deck.
Yeah.
pretty
So
horrible. Patriots are old news. Why did people not figure this one out?
it's cool.
I still have one.
I still have a whole bunch. I think I have like 5
He
or
said I
6.
have a whole bunch.
I just got my
But-
first authentic Patriot. Shut up.
Should've got the tugboat.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice. It was kind of.
Tugboat's pretty sweet though.
I do want one. That's my next.
I mean, it holds so much juice in that well.
Tugboat's my next one. Actually, I was looking also at the Origin. Finally saw one of those. Dude. You probably hold like a mil of liquid in there.
Yeah, but
Well,
this is all
Brandon got a
soupy.
Mephisto.
Yeah. How do you like it?
Mephisto's awesome.
I love it.
You guys seen that Mephisto?
There you go. I got both colors options.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But you can also get a stainless, right?
Yeah.
No, there's a gold
Gold?
braided brass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gold, black.
But
and
you can buy the band separately.
Yes.
Yeah.
$20.
Oh, that's it.
Yep. I have the copper and the black. The gold plated bronze. I was like, I don't really have anything that would go.
Really?
Maybe this. The black
What
one.
makes it? Is it? He said the Patriot weighs more than his mod, the 26-650 Patriot.
Because the cap probably has to. There's probably a lip
Probably
inside.
like a,
there's
like
a
a
lip
little-
inside that has to
Or
hold
is
it.
it thick?
Well,
It-
the
maybe it's
2650
I
tone
pulled the
weighs a
chimney
ton
up higher.
too.
Or
So
just the
does the
chimney up higher and I
Stellar.
guess a little more
Imagine anything
juicy.
26-50 will weigh a bunch.
Well, it's
I've always
just
just had them
thicker.
on the mods. I've never held them up.
It's only 3. It's a shimmer.
The top cap's about 8
This is
mil.
making me pop today. I
He
don't
said
know.
the top cap's about 8 mil thick.
This.
8
What?
millimeters thick. That's like that.
Yeah.
Good God, it's like a solid chunk of
It's
steel.
Is this?
Fucking
is
A.
this
That's what I thought it
this
was
the
too.
base too? Because I've seen the top cap.
That's
ones.
better.
He
Frost
said,
has a name.
No, I know. It looked
top
like
cap,
built
8
for
mil
Oz.
thick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No
because there's a
frost,
top
didn't
cap one that fits on the original Patriot to make it.
We
feel
did the
like
exact same time.
2650.
That's cool.
I know they make that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool, so we have some news to go through. I'm actually trying to do segments, like planned segments this time. So Dave, how you doing, bud? So, anyway, so we have some news. So the FDA extended the 30-day extension. How cool is that?
Did you see the new rules?
No. Oh, there's a lot of cigars. They talk a lot about cigars in there, right?
A lot of cigars, but a lot of new e-cig shit in there. too.
Really?
Yes.
I did not read the whole
I
thing. I
haven't
just
seen
saw
the
the.
rules, but I read the article saying that they've softened up.
Oh, yeah, because I read the White House kind of stepped in and did something, which is kind of cool because there's something else that happened in California. There was it's called SB 648 was the bill, and they actually went into classify e-cigs as something different than cigarettes. Instead of lumping everything together, the purpose of the bill was to make them separate. So, and no smoking ban is not an automatically no vaping ban, which is really awesome. That it's not just lumped in with it.
Well, they had to change it. This wasn't going to work out for everyone.
I know, but it's good though that they took the step, especially a place like California. No offense to anyone out there, but a place like them doing that, a place like that.
But they have rules about everything.
I mean, but it's good
It's
that
like-
it's good that they keep the definition separate and they're not just lumping it in,
I agree.
because that's a road to not
but
a tobacco
it's
product.
changed 10 different times in the last week and a half.
But
It could be
needs
changed
to
again,
not
they're gonna
be
lump it
a
all.
tobacco product.
That's what I'm saying. It being
needs
class.
its own classification.
But
That's what
but
they
they're
did.
saying
This
that
bill passed
because
in
if-
Hear
California.
about the thing that Grim Green was talking about? How he's worried if it's not ruled as a tobacco product, they might come back and try to say it's
A drug?
A drug.
Drug
That's
paraphernalia.
going to be a bigger issue.
No, I didn't.
But they're also saying
His
though, that
videos are way
because
too
there's
long for me to watch.
because there's nicotine
Yeah.
in it. That's why it's a tobacco product. If you have no nicotine liquid, it's now not considered.
Yeah,
a
but the
tobacco
flip side of
product.
that is how many juice makers don't use tobacco extracted nicotine in their juice?
Probably none.
No, there's quite a few that use synthetic nicotine.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, at that point, if it's not from a tobacco product, how can it be a tobacco product?
Tomato.
Yeah, yeah. Some people use a blend. Some people use purely synthetic. Some people use tobacco derived.
It's all derived from some plant shape.
Yeah,
Flavor.
yeah. So you can't just blanket. Oh, nicotine. Yeah, it has to be a tobacco product.
Nicotine from a tomato, and you make a pizza flavor with it.
They have a pizza flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it
It
is.
does taste like pizza.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bake pizza, but
Cool.
it'd be cool idea.
So that happened, which is where did my freaking pens go? Stand by.
Bacon.
Oh, shit, what this one?
Did you read this one?
Oh, it's a Supreme.
Oh yes, absolutely. But go ahead.
Max King, you can go ahead and put that link in there. I want to see it.
Macaroni and
He
cheese.
said tomato leaf. Tomato leaf flavored liquid. I don't know about that.
Josh Fox. Oh, how was that steak? Was it good? Oh, your filet mignon. I'm sorry.
Priscilla, Mel, Priscilla.
Why do you have that? Fix your face. Why do you have grumpy face?
Who has grumpy
She wants you
face?
to change your cotton.
This one?
You did what? Make your boy do it.
She knows how to change it.
You won't do it.
Just do it for her. Be a gentleman.
Gentlemen.
She bitches every time I change anything.
We're gonna do what we want.
No, I change it.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check this out.
Looking.
You should see me every time. I'm like, when I bought the tote from here, I was like, look, I
It
sent you a
irritates me
tote.
to
Taste
taste
the
the
more
tote
vegetables
pictures?
that way.
It tastes different. I don't like it.
Oh,
I
there you
would-
go. There you
The
go.
whole board out. Is that
They
yours?
are bored
No,
out.
go to the middle one.
Little
Even
one.
bigger.
Look. Here it
Make
is.
it bigger.
Okay. It won't let me save this. Well, hold on. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not
Okay.
big.
It's a lip.
Chris did it.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong?
Chris will make it bigger.
Yeah, this
There you
thing's
go.
Is it too hot?
Yeah, Samba, I'm gonna pull these up so you guys can see them.
Are you
Oh, yeah,
having
that's not
problems
big
with it
enough.
being
Want me to
Too
tell
hot?
Chris to make her
No,
holes bigger?
missiles.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chris.
Don't say it like that. Like,
Jen
this-
wants you to make her hole bigger.
that's how the
Wow.
The tugboat's too hot. So
That totally just happened.
that just happened.
I should have worn my amateur shirt.
Oh, yes, of course, Your Highness. Let me please take a moment and bring this back to Sir Chris.
Well, if you'd shut up, you would have been done already.
Almost there, guys. I'm sorry. Ah, not music shot. Fuck off.
Don't we all?
You can add that to the show.
Yeah,
Cool.
because I can.
Oh, there seems to be a lull. Keep it going, boys.
Well, I'm
No.
putting pictures up.
putting
So anyway,
pictures
so
up.
this is the 26-650 Patriot. Of course, it's not the best picture.
Do you want a 26-650 still there, a tote to look at?
No, we were just showing this.
We found the inside of the new Patriot.
And that is what the inside looks like. If you can tell, that's extremely freaking thick.
Yeah, it's. I knew there was. It had to be.
So,
a
so what they did, they just took a Patriot and just took the outside of
made
it.
a really heavy cap.
Yeah, so
May not get hot, though.
what's a 28 mil, right? So they added 3 mils on each side of it to make it bigger. That's it. Oh, it's not a bigger chamber. It's the Patriot.
No, yeah, it's the thick walls.
Yeah.
And just let-
There's a
over
picture of
top.
it.
Yeah, it's just literally a cap.
So why not just buy the cap?
Damn
You already have the
ridiculous.
deck built. You already have your coil the way you want. Just buy the
I'm
cap.
pretty sure they sell just the cap.
Maybe not
Price-
yet.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw it a while ago.
How much is it on that website you just saw?
I don't know. I'll close it
You're
again.
right.
I'll close it again.
That Patriot.
How would they get a pain to
How
do
much?
a whole
90.
Seriously?
90?
I've seen it between 80 something and 90.
That is ridiculous. Damn
That's gonna
ridiculous.
scare everybody and make them go back to teaching the 650s.
Splashback.
Maybe like screw that.
For what? For that Patriot?
You'll need a diamond bit to drill those air holes out. That's all.
For the big Patriot?
What?
It's $90.
She said 90 for the cap.
I didn't.
Probably about 90. I don't know. Can someone pull the website out and look again how much it costs?
Is that like a
I didn't already close it.
I don't know. I think it's like a 0.9.
Really?
But it's an authentic, right? Or is it
Patriot?
just the cap?
No, I don't think they make it. Do they make?
Yeah, I saw today that InnoVape was making them.
Yeah, Innovate's making a real 2650 Patriot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So is it the real or the clone? Because the clone shouldn't cost that much.
I have.
Oh.
Shit, I have no clue.
But you were
I would
asking-
think it wouldn't cost that
link
much.
that-
But that's a lot of
that I
extra
saw
metal
was-
they're using, so it may
I
be.
believe is the real one.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
steel's cheap.
Renee, let's keep those kind of links. I mean, to look at something. Actually, but yeah, if it's something custom, yeah, let me see it.
I'm curious.
$99.95.
$100?
Yeah, Renee posted. I want
For
to
a
see that.
heavy.
But is it
heavy-
a real or a fake?
Has to be real.
At that price, it must be.
Yeah, China can make it be like, yeah, it's real.
Oh, it's so real.
Oh, you want real, authentic? Here you go.
You buy now.
Holding it in your hand there, Corey, is real.
Hey, now or leave.
Congra vape.
No return.
You pay now.
We got the window thing?
Really good deal.
It's just ridiculous that it doesn't come with a window from the beginning.
Now you can get them that they have them, but for what we don't have,
That's a video.
we're including windows with them.
Okay.
One second.
Yeah, custom toe kit. Oh, do you see the new toe clones? It doesn't say toe atomizer, it says atomize. So stupid.
Well, but the ones we're using now are clones.
yeah,
They
but
say dope.
it's not all of them. It's just a picture I saw. It was like a real one next to atomize. The atomize.
Super clone.
Super clone.
Super. A clone of a clone.
Anyway,
of a clone.
so there's something actually a little PSA I want to do. So I was reading, of course, Facebook, where we all get the best news from. I was reading something the other day. This dude said he was out in public, I guess a restaurant or something, or a bar. He went to take a vape. Someone came up to him and said, "Hey, you vape?" He's like, "Yeah." So he took his driver's license, not his driver's license, took his email address and gave him the Mark 10, which I guess is the Marlboro or Philip Morris.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing they used to do, you know, on the patio, scan your driver's license.
Yeah.
It's the Mark 10.
Mark 10
It's
made
the
No,
by-
it's the
Mark
Mark
10
10.
because they sell right over
Okay,
there.
this is the problem. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, give your email or your name to anyone. Because you know what they're doing? That's just a big old database that they have that says, these people all like our products. These people don't like flavors because we have the names and they use our products. That's the only thing that's going to do. There should be no excuse, no reason to give. Actually, if they come up to you, to take it and break it. Just snap it right in front of them.
Well, who would want to vape that crap?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just tell them you don't want their shit. Don't give them your name, so
But
now
aren't-
they have a record of everyone's names.
Aren't they the ones complaining about the vape world anyway, stealing their business? And now they're going to come out with an
Well-
electronic cigarette?
Well,
they're
they
trying to make some money off of
they
it.
can still tap into the market, but I mean, but if they have, you know, 1 million people's emails, they can go. These 1 million people use our
Still smoke
products.
cigarettes.
These 1 million people don't want flavors; they want tobacco flavors. And guess what? We're fucked. So there should be no reason at all.
I had a Mark 10.
That's just general good.
It's foul.
Is it?
Is it bad?
It might probably.
Did you give your email to
Oh
someone?
no, it's in my car.
Did you
Go
give
get
your
it.
hey?
Go get it.
Did you give your email to someone to get
No,
it?
I actually paid money for it because
Why?
I wanted to see how awful
Okay.
it was.
Yeah, let's
How
do
much
that.
was it?
Let's
Like
try them
12
out.
bucks?
Something
20?
like that.
$12.
We're going to give some away?
No, we're gonna try the Mark 10.
Oh, I thought we were going to give some away.
W-
You want me to take my shirt off? What?
yes.
Oh.
When you give your shirt away.
All right, man.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No, it wouldn't. I got no shame. I like food.
Congra rape.
Hunger.
Jenny is actually going to go get one of the Mark 10s. And no, she did not give her email to get one. She actually paid money for some reason. She wanted to check it out. So we are going to try them and see just how terrible it really is.
We bought the Swisher Sweet e-cig.
They have
with the flavored the strawberry. Oh no,
I've
oh.
only tried the cigar
Really?
flavored. Yeah.
The strawberry one was up
always
there.
wanna be
The only one
top.
I tried were the blues. At the time I dug them. They didn't work well,
You know,
but
the
I like
gas
the
station-
taste of them.
You know,
we had a green smokes.
Oh, okay.
Expensive one.
Oh,
Fancy.
look at you.
well, you know, it's
I will
funny
say they
because
were pretty
I had the case that opened like a pack of cigarettes and charged your batteries at the same time. That was fancy.
But we have cigalikes that are
I know
actually
you have them,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Are they?
Yeah, you've never tried them?
the strawberry one's pretty good.
Go, Chris.
It's gonna
Will
be
you
really
bring
funny when
those
somebody
little-
gets
Hey, baby, how you doing?
dripping.
One of
Yeah,
those
one of
little
those little tiny
cigalikes
things.
over here. Bring them all over here.
That's supposed to be using the comp juice.
They're all in the same.
I had a Nick juice or a Nick to it. Nick juice.
Oh, no, I
Nick
need to
juice.
bring-
What's
I need to
this?
bring the bottles I have
Is this regular?
up here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be tobacco.
God, it's probably been like 9 to 10 months since I've done this. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, why you gotta
It's
hold it like
horrible.
Cause it's just.
that? It's a habit now. Oh, really? You're gonna make me do it now?
It tastes like bug spray.
I want to do
Does
it.
it?
Tastes like
Now
bugs.
try one of those.
Oh my
Try
god.
the chocolate one. The chocolate one is delicious.
It's like freshly mowed lawn with bug spray. It's exactly what it
It's
tastes like.
terrible.
Yes,
Rejuve.
vapor
the other-
production from it too. That
This
one-
thing is
Good
not.
airflow.
Oh, you have to push the button on this?
Yes.
It's awful. You want to try
Yes.
it? It's foul. Yeah. You gotta go. Oh, I gotta go gargle.
Oh Jesus! Like this is
Go
gonna make me
gargle
throw
with
up.
beer.
God,
It's
this.
not bad though.
No, it's pretty terrible.
Which one is
No,
it?
you know what that reminds
I've
me
already
of?
tried the chocolate one. I thought it was
Chewing on a
alright.
cigarette butt. That's exactly what that gonna remind me
Menthol.
of.
No, this is terrible.
It's not bad.
For me, I think they're
Those
terrible.
are not bad.
Okay, this is
The menthol doesn't taste bad.
Oh
but
dear
menthol
God.
is menthol.
Okay, I need something to wash that down.
It's super menthol.
Doesn't it taste like you're chewing on a cigarette butt or something?
Yeah,
like
it really
that?
does.
Oh god. it
Oh
tastes
my
like
God.
asphalt.
It's gross. Try that one. That's
It's a menthol. It tastes just like a menthol. I mean,
Dave,
Do the John Travolta
not
thing?
bad.
The menthol covers up the shit.
I mean, you can, but menthol is menthol. You can't.
Mothers to the
Yes.
rescue.
It's,
I know.
it's-
Let me wash it down.
But it's not
Oh.
horrible.
Well, no, it's not worth.
Goggle with it.
It's perfuming.
What?
No, it's very perfuming.
Have you seen the?
So much better.
Tell you the truth, this one doesn't taste
Oh.
quite.
Well, I mean, why would you?
Like so shitty.
I guess I guess most of us started out with those, but you know, given what we know now, how would just think?
Why
I
are
couldn't
you touching
imagine.
me?
Well, I remember the days when I was doing that. I couldn't
Why do you
imagine
wanna hold your
going back to
hand?
something like that. You know,
Funny thing is, I didn't smoke
we're so spoiled by all the crap we have now. It's impossible to even remember those days. But
I
that's
wasn't hearing about these.
Here,
Yeah,
no,
I
you
wanna
gotta try this one first.
No, and
because
when
this
I-
one is just so
when I
legit.
started with the blues, I had some of the menthols and I had some of the regulars, and they really weren't bad at the time.
It
They
is so
really were not
fabulous, I'm
terrible.
gonna give up
Because that's all I
of
knew.
this.
I'm
But
already
even a good like a premium tobacco flavor,
a
I can't
lower
do. I just
oil in
hate.
there.
I hate the tobacco flavor now. Hey. Oh, I thought Braden was right there.
Yeah, no,
It's
I had
ass.
Oh, man.
I thought Braden was right there.
You need a lower coil.
Hey, nice shirt.
Thank you, sir.
My backdrop is Claptrap, and he was like, "Hey, who likes Borderlands?" That's funny that you walked in with a Claptrap
dude.
shirt. That's funny.
Those are not bad.
No, not bad. The strawberry one doesn't have any taste anymore.
It's like
It did last week.
Probably not.
it starts out like it could be promising, and then
Yeah.
it immediately descends into
I
awful.
think it's that memory that it
It's
could
like
be
well, no, it's
promising.
like it almost
'Cause
tastes
I
like the
use
cigar
those for
smell
about
Till you
for
inhale.
about half a second, then it tastes like
Yeah.
burnt plastic. It's awful.
It's
Wow,
terrible.
that is terrifically bad.
But that's what
And,
we want.
and the
use
other
the
thing,
blues.
and,
We don't want this delicious.
but the other thing, God only knows what's in that.
Oh yeah, that's the other question.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's just like
Which is problematic.
Yeah, it's probably just as yeah. Anyway, so what were we doing? Okay, so
36
Arrays
milligram?
are about to be the death of me.
Max King, you're a
Go
beast.
yell at him because it tastes different.
36 milligram.
you know what? My blues, I started refilling my blue cartridges at 24, and it did nothing.
Really?
So I was like, this 24 is nothing. I put 24 in the tank, I couldn't even handle it.
Yeah, no.
It's just those things are terrible. So we talked about the Mark 10, and seriously, for the love of God, do not.
What was the other one?
Give your email. Do not give your information out to anyone. We don't want them knowing. Let them know who you are. So we're gonna do our little rebuilding segment. You ready? I have my
I'm ready.
my beautiful assistant Brandon to help me out with this. Well, we can talk about a few things.
What are you gonna rebuild?
Oh, jeez. You're really gonna use that cotton?
Use real cotton for real.
Okay, give me a ball. Okay. Oh,
There's a
that's
whole
shitty
jar.
cotton.
Wait, it's just. Oh, that's not organic?
It's organic cotton.
it's not.
Yes, it is. I put it in there. Do you want to see the bag of organic cotton that I took it out of?
It's organic cotton. I use it.
I use it.
Well, rubbing it is like nails on a tree. It's just.
What? So do like this.
Oh well. Okay, fine. It's organic cotton. I'm sorry. Please don't send me to my room to bake
I
now.
have like 4 bags in the bag.
Cool.
I know,
We'll
that's all
try.
I use.
This stuff is. We talked about this last week. This stuff is wonderful.
Faithful.
This stuff is wonderful.
Faithful.
But
Ladies tampons.
Basically.
Made in Japan, because you know it's good.
Cigar Baby
Feel
drips
it.
20.
Hey, it's not China,
Drips
at least.
24. That's quite high.
feel it.
Is this that stuff that Grim Green was talking about?
Hey,
Maybe.
vaping Harley girl.
Dude,
Talking
seriously,
about- they made it-
it has that. Maybe takes what, a couple hours for the cotton
is it
taste
like-
to go
is
away.
it for, like,
Rob, we don't have
medical
cards
use
today. Do we
or
have the
something
card?
like
I don't know. No, it's
Do we have
picked.
the card?
Yeah, it's the white one.
Well,
It's picked by like some old
You mean this
Japanese farmers in
This
some
is for
remote
this
village or something. But dude, like, there's no cotton taste. Period. From hit one, there's no cotton taste. I've never had a dry burnt hit.
I've never had a cotton.
But it's funny. You drop juice on it, you
Let
can.
me build something. I'll give you a drive it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, here, give me
You
about
drop
4
it.
seconds.
You put a drop of juice on, you can see it go.
Who wants to start a fire?
Instantly soaks it up. This stuff.
What does it do? I didn't catch that.
Fuck off. Did you catch that? Yeah. Jen. Oh, Jen got caught.
Do you want your seat back?
No,
Um,
they're caught behind him.
So it seems like a lot of people that I see are so, because it's, shoot, how long it took me? It probably took me about 3 or 4 months to get into rebuilding. It seems like people like, I saw vaping 3 weeks ago. I got my first dripper. Yeah, people are getting into it a lot faster than.
I remember
It
I
took
got
us close to a
the first
year.
time I
Yeah.
got a dripper, I got like the cheapo depot little
Yeah.
thing off of Fast Tech because I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it. It's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Hated it.
How long did it take you to get to that point though?
It took me not long at all. It took me maybe 3 months. But the problem
See, but
is,
that's
yeah, but the problem was I hated it, so I went
Yeah.
right back. And then when it was when Kangers finally started screwing off on all their coils,
That
I got
you-
a pack of 5-pack. 3 of them were bad out of 2. I was like, screw this. I'm gonna start doing.
see,
try
but
the rebuild
3
thing
months
again.
is about an average. Well, from when I saw, that's about. But you see people like said within a month they're rebuilding, which is cool.
I've told friends right off the bat, don't waste your money on it.
But I mean-
spent so much money on that stuff, and then I went to rebuildables.
And honestly, when I saw rebuilding, I was kind of scared because you hear these stories. Oh, you're gonna blow yourself up.
that I still have yet to see that.
Me too.
I-
But you hear these stories, so we try and just because people are getting
I just
into
ordered
it.
rhodium pins in a mod because
No,
I
but
bet the
here's the
battery.
deal. You do have to be careful.
You do have to be
Because
careful.
I mean, I didn't see it, but it's a close friend. I believe what you said. Ahmad got set on fire during a cloud comp
Yeah.
at her store.
Should I
And
put a juice on it?
I don't know what
And
they did.
if you
Wait,
guys
talking
have
about Nick? Nick
Yeah.
caught his thing on fire. That was because it was actually his cotton.
I don't
cotton
was dry.
But I was
You know
told
that
that
kid,
it
he can-
singed
he
her
can
carpet and
Straight cotton
everything.
he'll do
Now,
cloud comp.
we're saying that. So yes, it is. If you're careful, it's fine. If you've ever had a shorted atomizer while you're holding the button, you'll know that
You'll
it's
know
not fun.
It's gonna be so hot that you can't hold it.
Is that yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that's really how
So
it's gonna
this
come
is
down.
a few things you have to kind of think about. So I'm sure there's some people you into rebuilding who know this all, but for the people who are just starting or don't know a lot about rebuilding, we just go through some of the basic stuff. Choice of wire.
A1 Kenzo.
A1 Canthal. I haven't tried the G-Plat.
Japanese.
G-Plat, I'm still
On the fence?
I don't like the whole idea of the chemicals in it necessarily. I know they've been going back and forth with
And
that.
they just came out and said that it wasn't.
But then they won't release.
It was a
use
post
it.
that people took wrong.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, it's still
It's still manganese.
Okay, no.
yeah, it's still not good to put in.
Yes, no. Okay,
It's a little better.
let's talk about that real quick. Okay,
What do you
yes, people say if you buy non-organic cotton to boil it. There's not really a reason,
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
and just to stomp this whole boiling bullshit, let's just say don't boil anything.
I don't boil it.
I did
take
when
it straight
I
out
first
the bag,
bag,
put it
but
in.
just to make things simple, do not boil a damn thing.
Like all the people.
Like
all
seriously
trolling
anything.
on-
That's Josh. That's off camera. Dawn. Yeah. So it's okay to boil it, the non-organic, but seriously, let's just make it just a strict rule: don't boil shit.
Just get organic and then you don't have to deal with it.
Well,
Oh,
people
God,
tell people,
Rob.
People are trolling all the time saying, boil your
Yeah.
batteries, boil your mods. It's like, really, it's not even funny.
We got some dude kicked. Well,
It's not even really funny anymore.
Hey, Priscilla, you can hand me my phone.
But no, that's not a good thing for the vaping community.
well, actually,
Oh no, I don't know if I had a whole rant.
I see. That's what I hate. People that aren't smart. You have to think.
No,
Vaping community.
I
You're
was
gonna-
in-
You screw somebody else over because you think it's funny, and then you're gonna ruin your. Vaping
I was in
community
Vaping for
because
Noobs
of
the other day. Someone put a picture of them out. They said, what battery is the best to use? The first two pictures, car batteries. Next, and Mark,
You saw the thing that
And
I posted
you wanna know-
in
that's gonna be
response
what-
to that shit.
yeah.
We can't fix stupid.
No, you can't fix it.
And if they don't know, they don't know, and they're asking for a reason.
And something, and this is, I mean, the group's called Vaping for Noobs. What do you think is going to be in there? So someone posted a question about a boil, the coil was burned. So a couple of good advice. Someone said boil it, and I said boil what? He said coil, tank, mod, boil everything. So me and this guy were working back and forth. Eventually, said, dude, you're a fucking idiot.
Well, and the thing
So
is,
he got kicked out of the group for doing that because someone's trying to help this guy.
What they
It's
don't
called
realize-
Vaping for fucking Noobs.
What they don't realize is they're talking back and forth, yet other people can still
We're
see
reading
that.
it.
I mean,
Somebody's
Yeah.
going to go.
somebody
"Oh,
with
okay."
some ruling on what's on the phone, what's gonna happen.
Don't boil
I
naked.
mean,
See,
they can look at that and be
here's
like,
the
look,
deal
these
with-
people-
Yes, buy organic, you're good to go.
Don't boil naked, Rob.
Well, here's the problem. If your admins aren't helping that,
Yeah, and
then you need to go to a group that's more informative. Not
they
a bunch of
tagged the
dumbasses.
admin. That night, the guy, him and his buddy, who also started trolling, they got kicked out.
I see
So
like on Mod Envy all the time, like they're all like, oh,
I
boil
don't
this,
even.
boil
That's
this.
that's.
And I'm like, you guys are all
yeah,
freaking idiots.
but if you go into mod envy, dripping misfits groups like that, don't post beginner questions.
I know, I understand
You
that.
know,
but
that's the
still,
other
you don't
thing.
have to be an asshole about it.
Exactly, and even
I mean, that should
it's funny.
that should be literally maybe a 2-comment post. That's it.
Speaking of that, I was on Dripping Misfits the other day, and their pinned post now says, "Guys, seriously, if someone posts a question, let's help them." So even the admins of the group are starting to get fed up because it's not even a funny joke.
No, boil it really. That's not
It's
funny.
it's lame and it's so tired that it's just. But anyway, so we need to
like saying
focus.
your mama.
I still say your mama.
Tobacco one?
Yeah, no, nothing in the microwave. Oh God, no.
I heard that
That's
too.
something else.
But you know what? I buy my cotton
Juice
in the makeup
microwave.
section where it's the all natural stuff, and it's the same stuff you bought.
Yeah, the organic stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
what
Well,
if the juices and boil out?
Well, yeah, you think you're fancy now with your
I don't think I'm fancy.
Asian picked Japanese cotton.
When they tell you,
By some man that paid 50 cents a day.
Yeah, that's why it's numbered because that's worker number 933.
I love you, 933.
It's the best cotton you ever picked.
Oh, God. Anyway, so we actually want to try and make it through this, so let's focus on something. So, basically the thing about why I like 26 gauge, it's thin enough and thick enough to do what I need. I started with 30, it was too thin. So the basic...
I think 28 on Jenny's is where is the average.
28 is good too. yes.
On Jenny's.
But the basic concept of the wire is the lower the number, the thicker the wire.
What about flat?
Can you let me focus? Well, no, we don't keep this simple. We're not talking about flat, talking about G-flat, simple ribbon.
This is your
Simple,
simple ribbon.
You're getting.
simple ribbon. See what happens when I don't get it focused? So basically the whole understanding, the thicker the wire, the more resistance it has. So if you take something like 30 gauge wire and you do 10 wraps, you're going to come out with what? Probably 3 ohms. If you take 24 gauge at 10 reps, you're probably going to come up with like 0.6 ohms. So thicker wire, you need more reps to get a higher resistance. It has more resistance. Does that make sense? It's kind of a tricky little thing. So I like 26. It's a good middle of the road. 28's good too. I tried 22. It was just too hard to wrap. It wouldn't hold the shape. It was just way too
I
hard
like
for
it,
them.
but tell you the truth, when you get down to 22 and 20, when you want a real nice tight wrap, I literally use steel nose pliers.
That's what I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I take it and I wrap it.
So something.
When
Oh,
I wrapped that,
hey Braden, can you give me that
first time I
torch?
wrapped with 28 in months, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so like
It should be up there somewhere.
creamy, and I was like, wow. I don't ever torch my stuff with thick gauge. You never have to do it anymore.
Okay.
Did you see my ginormous case?
Hide the rating, yes.
I saw that.
Are you gonna talk about torching penthol?
Yes. Just to say that it's not necessary.
Oh yeah.
It's not necessary.
I do it.
So-
I only do it with the lower gauge.
Focus.
With the lower gauge.
Focus.
Lower gauge only.
Lower gauge.
Yes.
I
I know.
Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I don't really think it makes too much of a difference. Well,
It just helps with the
it makes a small difference.
It
So
makes-
basically, when you torch the wire, and I'll show you in a second what that means. What that does, when you torch the wire, you're taking some of the springiness out of the wire. You're making it a little bit more flexible. So if you use something like 20 or 22 gauge, you kind of have to torch it because it really is too thick and too springy. But something like a 26, 28, it doesn't make that much of a difference. So it's not a necessity. Again, do it if you want, but you don't have to do it.
I actually disagree with you entirely. I think
Really?
26 and 28, it's way more important because the 26 and 28 is way more important. 20 and 22 is so thick that it's
I only torch it to hold the shape though.
I had
'Cause if
I had the opposite experience. Like when I tried my 22, it was just all wonky. My 26, I can do it and pull it tight,
That's what I do, and it
and
stays
just
good.
pull it real tight and it stays. So
Yeah, 20
I mean, it can go both. I mean, if you've done it that way where you can do that, I mean, hell, if you can wrap it without frying it, good on you.
Yeah, man.
The Hulk over here. Okay, so
20 is not fun. 22 is not that
That's
bad.
perfect.
make sure I don't burn my fingers.
You just
You
want
should,
Velcro.
you should be showing safe things. You should be using the pliers to hold the wire. Hey, I'm just letting you know.
Martin said, "Ow, don't do
Not
that."
to burn people, not to have people
Hey,
being
why
hurt.
don't you give something away real quick?
Jesus.
Stay on topic.
When we are done building the hybrid, we'll get, if I could stay on topic for 10 minutes, we'll give something.
Oh my god, okay.
It's not just you. I don't have a pair of pliers, so we're going to use this little guy.
The helping hands.
The helping.
Helping hand.
He looks like a little robot, so that's him.
Do you want to put the camera down so they can see what you're doing?
No, I'll move it down. Well, I'll move it down when we actually start building. So, I can just hold this up. So what you do, you just want to get this wire glowing nice. And
You might want to tell people not to use that in like a meeting room.
and what?
Nicole, it seems like it works. Tyrell uses them. I don't use them.
What?
The helping hands. She uses them for jewelry making.
I got them because I thought they were kind of cool. I've used them once.
I mean, it looks like a little person.
It looks like a little person
a
sitting
giant
watching me
head.
build. It's awesome. Actually, I did use it when we were building that quad coil 30 gauge. I think I used it that time.
Fire!
Okay, so, and you want to let it cool down before you touch it.
What? You just want to grab it real quick?
Trust me, you want to let it cool down.
Oh, we should bring up thicker gauges. Will take longer to cool down.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And thicker gauge will take longer
Oh,
to
yeah.
cool down. It doesn't take a long time.
After you hit it for
Give it a few
it's-
seconds.
It's still popping. I'm
So-
like, what the? I've never used 22 before until about last week.
So what should we? Where is that
Guy
thing?
50 foot of 20.
Right next to you.
Okay.
Let me
No,
check.
okay, it's right there.
Only
So,
don't have really a 30,
28,
32,
10 reps is about
26,
1.
26
So we'll try
I
10
have
reps.
22 to 28.
So
That's my go-to.
let me do this so we can actually kind of see.
And that's it, you're done. Nobody else needs to buy that.
So there's 1,000 ways to do this. You can go on YouTube, and that's why it took me so long to do this video, because you can go on YouTube
Find so many different
and find so many different ways. But we want to make this interactive. So as I go, Brandon, if he has any questions, is going to bring them up. So you want to get those wires as close together as you can. 3, 4,
Go
5.
slower like a beginner would.
Well, hold on, but
Fuck that up.
there's 1,000 different ways to wrap a coil. If you want to just wrap it and then squeeze it together, you can, and then pull it. Some people do it that way. I like to just wrap it, pull it, and then squish it down.
Squish it down.
That's
See,
my
what
personal
What I
preference.
do is I actually hold my precision screwdriver, and I put pliers right underneath it to hold the wire. Literally
and
on
then-
the last.
So you
I
can
literally
slow.
start my. You know how a lot of times you'll start your one wrap and
Yeah.
then you'll start actually wrapping
Yeah.
it. I don't have to do that doing that.
So I'm going to do this slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you come down, you want to kind of pull it to make it real tight. 6, pull. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh man, we're making some time resistant.
Jenny.
I got
Dual coil, Jenny. Fuck, should we do dual coil on this? No.
I have a dual coil.
No, just
On that hybrid, we'll just do one.
yeah, just do one. It's just,
There you go.
it's a hybrid.
Nice, it's a hybrid, yeah, so. Trash. Be careful not to look. Keep your eyes away from the wire when you cut it.
Or wear glasses all the time.
Yes.
That helps.
I know, should wear safety goggles, huh?
This is not like.
Nah, it's when you cut it. That's the only time that you
I already cut
Or
it.
if you cut it, it flies off, and you step on it later, you can be pissed off then.
Oh, that totally happens all the time.
I do it all the time. I do it
All
all
the
the
time.
time.
Yeah, sadly around here,
Oh, yeah.
this whole carpet is covered in little pieces
Okay.
of wire.
So, typically, when you do a rebuildable, easiest thing is to put it on your own meter and build it that way. And I promised, I'm not sure if she's in right now, she hasn't said anything, but I promised someone on Facebook we would do a hybrid build. If you don't know quickly, that is a hybrid. That's the mod, that's the Addy right there. Addy is part of the mod. Battery touches directly, there's no extra contact point. And it's ultra cute.
It's adorable.
And small. Weirdo.
And you'll be
So
using
that's
the
for the hybrid. And yes, we will be giving this hybrid away with the build on it. It is the Icarus hybrid.
clone.
Clone. Battery not included.
Battery not included.
Apparently we support terrorism.
gotta go out and buy 18 or
It does take an 18350 battery.
Oh, that's good.
Battery not included.
Rob, what's the lowest gauge you can use on that micro puck? I've always seen them, but I never known what the.
What's that function? The micro puck, I think it is. I think that thing's freaking awesome. The micro puck. Where it looks like a puck.
Oh, 24.
out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like him. I really like him. So anyway, so if you're building a hybrid, take the battery out. Again, trust me. Take the battery out while you're building this thing. So, make some room over here.
Then you have a third aspect, and then you have to come up with an aspect of it. So like the feet, like
Can you see what they're seeing?
Yeah, you can see the mic. So what we want to do...
Mic check.
So this is dual coil. One is going to be the fill hole.
another aspect. And then
That screw in the middle is going to be the fill hole. You're going to take that screw... Fucking A. Thank you. We're going to take that screw out to put your juice in. Goes into your two negative posts, your positive post. So if you do a dual, both positives will wrap around the middle, and you'll have one on each. We're just doing a single, so we're just going to use one side of it. So, God, this is tougher than it. You know what? I'm just going to bring this up. This is ridiculous. So we just undo one of these right now. Like that.
Just enough to wrap the leg.
Thank you.
No, you're going in place of Jason.
Some people may say this is dirty. I don't think it is. I actually put my screwdriver in the hole so you can see it like that.
I know, so do I.
Holds it.
I do too.
you can actually get a good connection.
Basically what you do is take this wire, wrap it around that negative screw right there. We'll do that first.
Now, there are a couple different ways to do Jennies. I know the girl that was asking about this build had a problem with the hot leg on top. My personal issue was I would always wrap the top leg first because I knew it was always strict. So you know, but that's just me. Everyone does it differently.
I'll wrap the bottom first.
And I did it first, and then I always had hot legs up top. So I started with the top, so I knew it was always straight and right up against the post.
What I did was I actually would do the bottom first, ground it, and then I would actually leave excess room. Like I would push the screwdriver all the way over to the other side.
There's
so
one
that you
about this
tighten
side.
Oh
down,
yeah, I see what you're
put
saying.
something underneath like
But
tweezers,
if you
pull it
make
up.
a tight coil,
I'll
you're having
pull
to
mine
move
up
the
too.
coil up.
I just like because it attaches to the base. For me, I mean, whatever works easy for you.
But
And what's nice
but
about
when you
this,
make a tight coil like that, if you're making a smaller coil, and you do the bottom one first, you're having to pull that coil up.
doo-doo.
Well, that's why
I did
that's
say
why
doo-doo,
you're gonna
yes.
leave excess room.
So what's nice about this one,
Yeah,
it has
for beginners,
this.
are they gonna know how to do
It
that?
has the spring, the
That's why I
spring-loaded
figured out
pin,
doing the top leg
so
first
you
for
can
me.
just actually pull your
Because
wire
it's still
straight
in the
through.
screwdriver, pull down.
I know
wrap
the,
bottom, it's done. And I
What
never
else
had an
has that?
issue.
The RSST has that spring-loaded center pin, which makes it really easy. Typically, it would just be a screw on top that you have to tighten. So but this makes it so much easier for us.
Oh yeah, you did because
So
I
let's
did
kind of
28
even this
on it,
coil
and
up
it
nice and
was
neat.
just- It kept squirting out.
Um,
So I had to wrap it really tight.
That's what it looks like so far. You can see the coil is right. It's not the prettiest, But it's gonna work, damn it.
I think I still have one.
Take your
I
clippers,
just gave one away last night. One of my buddies.
look away from your face, cut the excess wire.
I got people who the guy who I gave mine to who doesn't like dripping.
That's a pretty little coil right there.
K-funds,
Okay,
he doesn't want a K-fund.
now this.
So-
This. Pay attention if you build on a hybrid.
Just wing it.
Actually using an ohm meter.
An extra multi. I used this for the longest
Oh
time
yeah, you've been using the ohm setting.
before I had, yeah. So, because the hybrid, the Addy is attached to the device, there's no way to remove it to put it on an ohm meter, which is very important. So,
Is this the cheap one or is this an expensive one?
this is an expensive one.
Okay.
It's a green
The
leaf.
cheap one?
Can you hold that screen up to the camera? It's a green leaf. Yeah, like hold it close. Okay,
Wait,
this way.
wait.
Yes. So,
Oh, glare.
just tilt it.
Wait, I got it.
Okay,
Got it.
perfect. So what you want to do, take your two leads and hold them together.
Can I just step on
You're going to see how it start running some numbers. Just hold it for a while. You'll see the numbers stop. So 1.5 is roughly where it's stopping. Remember 1.5.
1.7?
Good dick. Black lead goes on your negative post. Red lead goes on your positive post. We are reading a 2. 1.9. That's not right.
0.8. So that means we have a 0.4 coil.
That's not right. 10. No, that's not right. Let's try this again. See if
It should come out.
How tight?
Okay, there we go.
Keep going. Rate's going down.
No, this is it was just a random goblin ambush. The way that I built.
We'll call it 0.6. You have to hold them real tight. So basically, that is kind of like a calibration of the multimeter. So now you want to 1.8.
So
Take the 1.8 minus the 0.6 that we just got by touching the leads, and you get a 1.2. So this is set at 1.2, which with an 18350, that'll be fine.
yeah. And it's a 30 amp battery.
And it's a 30 amp. Yes, and when you get an 18350, get one of the purple EFES.
That's 30 amps?
No, they're 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
Okay.
I'm
about
sorry.
to say,
Sorry.
that's impressive for it.
A little less
Shoot, I might
battery.
have to go get one now.
Must stock up on
And-
350 mods.
When I've seen the videos of people say this is a lot harder on camera, I thought they were lame, but this really is a lot harder on camera.
Yeah.
When you're trying to show something. So what we're gonna do now
Ren's got it
is
down.
you kind of want to be able to, before you say anything, I know what I'm doing wrong. You want to be able to, you can fit your tweezers in there. Do not ever fire this mod with your tweezers touching
short.
the coil. With your tweezers, yes. So, kind of pulse it, you'll see it start to.
Still, you have to do that.
What?
Like, touch it and short it.
I do a
Oh,
lot.
I gotta screw this.
Sparks. Like sparks. Like fire.
Oh my god, how did
It
you
might
fix
work.
this?
If they just
Give it to me.
Brandon's gonna fix it. This thing,
They wouldn't open it, they wouldn't knock, they would just take it down. And the drunk dwarf would stumble forward and be like, wizards, we gotta do something.
that's tight. It's
So
reading.
of course I played the head of the wizard and
Put your multimeter on there.
So, but yeah, so
See if it's actually sending voltage out to that
glorious, crazy
center post.
story that.
Well, it was working earlier.
Yes, it was.
Take over.
Take it apart and then you break it.
It devolved
He took it
into
apart.
what stupid shit that they do today.
Yeah, are you gonna bundle around somewhere?
There it goes.
It was so much fun. It didn't work out.
Okay. So it's kind of glowing red. So, okay.
He would always.
Perfect. So what you want to do, get it glowing nice. Does it not like me?
Like a 75 pound saddle.
This piece of shit doesn't like me.
Let me take over and squish
Oh,
it.
hold on.
You can't see this piece of shit when you completely.
I mean, this piece of shit doesn't like.
No, it doesn't like me. No, it doesn't like you. I said this piece of shit. This one.
That's ridiculous, guys.
I
I
think
thought
it's
this.
tight enough right now.
I thought this was gonna go a lot smoother, but basically, if this was really happening, like in real life,
You gotta know Rip Trippers does not do it live.
yes, Rift Trippers does not do it live. You know
There are
what?
many edits.
Maybe I will, on one of my midweek videos that I hope that I plan on doing soon, I will actually do this. Hold on, so, one sec. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to get this thing glowing red, let go of the button, stick your tweezers in there, squeeze gently, hold it.
Not too hard.
Not too hard, just real gently. Especially if you're using 30, you will overlap those coils.
Oh yeah, they squish
Trust
so
me.
easily.
So hold it till it's glowing red, pinch it. Take it off, hold it.
45 minutes.
I would probably do that about
Kept squishing it.
2 or 3 times. You just want to get that nice even shape. Oh, and by the way, that is what is known as a microcoil. That's all I build, where every single wrap is touching the other ones. So,
What the?
And so I have not planned this. I think I can how I plan for them to take it apart.
It doesn't work for you.
it doesn't work for me. Turn the can. You trying to tell me something, Renee?
Turn it into a rope.
You want to
Put
see
a
it?
rope over one of the eaves in the ceiling. And so he had this suspended bag of sand that he stabbed a hole into.
Is it loose?
Swung it off.
I don't know. That's what I was trying to see.
So it blew this big looping around the church with sand just kind of spraying out of it. And so in the barn basically.
Anyway, so that is. Oh god. Yes, troubleshooting in the real world. I like to call it frustrated because betting this is real exciting for everyone watching.
Can I get a screwdriver?
And then he could roll the
You may.
fire, and they wound up killing an invisible
Yeah.
witch because they saw the
What's
sand
that?
bounce off her.
That's the.
Or kid.
All right, that works.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's nice, dude. It's nice and tight. Oh, there's
toy.
really no room for cotton.
It's
here.
toy like a toy gun.
I got see.
It's toy.
Nice, dude. That is really cool. I like that.
I think it's time to re-wick it already, though.
Huh?
Break it already? I'm gonna re-wick this. Too many wraps.
It's only 1.2.
It's with that little purple battery.
Little part.
It just.
That is how you build a Jenny that does not work.
I know. I got it to work once, and then he got a hold of it. And
Chris is going to try and fix that.
Chris fixes everything. Come to Social Lizard. He'll fix your stuff.
Thank you, Dawn. I hope you're not just being nice, trying to make me feel good.
Stovetop.
Wheels off.
We're not doing a stovetop.
No.
We tried.
Yeah, we tried. It didn't. Didn't work too well. Ceramic tweezers.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
I guess you could hold it then.
It's
huh?
it's just the tip. So the. Yeah. Anyone? Anyone?
I was just waiting.
So the tweezers are metal, and then the tip about half an inch is ceramic.
So you could just hold your
Yep.
coil while you fire it. That's awesome.
They're like $35, aren't they? Aren't they pretty expensive?
No, you can find
Are
them
they?
cheaper.
Yeah, you can get them on Fast Tech for like $12.
What
Harbor Freight might even have.
No, Nicole.
Josh, I thought she sorted that out with you. I thought you got hold of her and you guys figured that out.
Breaking in the background. It's all quiet. Fuck yeah.
Well, there's that 8-second delay.
Where's the dump button? Oh, she had to bust out the hoopty chair.
The hoopty chair. Hey, when we got people in here, I don't mind.
How much are those tweezers?
Hey, new
Has
people.
anyone bought any?
We have lighted.
Hoopy says pricey. Huh?
We have lighted tweezers here.
What is it? Lit?
Yes.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
but you
Like
can't
there's a
use
light
it.
on them?
You can't hold it. And
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. With the ceramic ones,
Yeah.
got mine for $14. That's not bad. I'd pay $14 for a good pair of tweezers where I can.
Josh, what did you get and what did you not
Brandon,
get from her?
wait for it. It's coming.
What?
Ceramic
card?
tweezers.
Oh, okay. I'll wait for it. Ceramic tweezer. Oh,
I tried some
Bye.
ceramic tweezers, but the real problem with them is that if you're building extremely low, you can't really hold down to, because at that point you're going beyond the burst limit of the battery. Because I'm built at 0.06 right now, and if I'm holding the button down while I'm...
no. 0.06. It's almost,
Ah.
Can you do 0.001?
Sorry, I'm drinking.
Okay. Well, let's see if she responds. We'll figure it out, though.
What happened?
He never got his full giveaway when Pick was here. He was supposed to get the whole line. And I thought they had sorted it out, but So
Apparently not.
Did
You'll
everybody
get
else get theirs?
I haven't heard anything else back. I think he's the only one who didn't get it, but we'll get to you. What the hell was I talking about? So now I'm completely derailed because that was just
What happened?
that Icarus doesn't work.
How does it not work?
It fired one time,
It fired one time.
and he got it to work probably.
Just takes a while because the coils. See, it burned my finger.
Oh yeah, I see it now. That battery's already dead.
Oh, it is working.
It's probably low.
Wait, we took it right out of the box.
It was 3.8 when I checked it.
Yeah. 3.8 is about dead.
So let's come in these coffin balls. Okay, we can continue. Kind of.
I've dropped the switch on the hardwood floor at 83 feet. Then brass thing. I looked at it. I'm like, okay, I can understand that. Thin brass, not connected to the big it breaks it. Heavy locking ring. I was like, I can see that. Well, let me get a replacement one. I was like, I'll pay for it. I know I broke it. It's my fault.
Get your cotton?
Let me buy another one. It's been a month.
Huh?
You got your cotton?
Yeah. I like cotton for everything.
Oh, you took the battery out.
Chris took it.
Oh.
I don't know why he took it out.
Charging it.
Oh, he's charging it.
I was sitting here holding it, waiting for it, and I was like touching it.
Yay, stop being grumpy face, yay.
I'm trying to lock it, but it won't let me. It won't lock.
There's no battery in it, doesn't matter.
No, but it's a stand. If you're holding it, it's just gonna fall out.
Oh, that's good thinking. That's good thinking. So I like to use cotton for everything. Some people like to use the rope. Some people like to use the mesh. Mesh. I took it out.
I don't like mesh.
I like cotton.
You could do mesh with cotton inside.
Easiest way to do it. Rip off a piece.
Clean your throat.
So thick.
It's not his Japanese cat.
Twist it to where it's just nice and thin enough to fit down.
Gotta put it in the
I
hole.
wanted to, but when he got down here, I was like, no, let's tuck in there. Wait, what is it?
I like cotton. That's the only thing I've ever. I tried the mesh one time and I just didn't like it. I'm a cotton believer.
It didn't, and some people say, oh, it doesn't have a metallic taste. You're crazy. To me, it tasted kind of metallic.
I didn't like the rope either, the stainless steel rope.
Yeah,
Did
it
you ever try
didn't-
that?
Yep.
I didn't think it worked that well.
Chris built one of the stainless ropes. As soon as he got home, I took it out and put cotton in. Love you, Chris.
Just I
Okay,
don't know
so
about.
twist it to where it's thin enough to fit down in there.
Yeah, Rob. I've always used cotton on my RSSTs,
Yeah.
but I guess I may have try rope on it.
I gotta go all the way back down and find it.
So, yeah, for Nick, there are a couple of ways to do this. So this piece goes all the way down to the base right there. Some people will only put cotton up to about right there,
Anybody's name
to where there's just a tiny piece sticking out, and use kind of like a hybrid dripper. So it has the tank, you tilt it, soak your wick, hit it. So it's kind of a dripper with a tank on the bottom. Now we can do it this way. Cut off the excess cotton.
So cool you don't notice your vaping.
Also,
Jacks yet. That's
when you
still
do use
cheaper
cotton, do not ever fire
was with a girl once.
with no juice on it. This cotton, and
sure it's
it
locked.
has happened,
Make sure
this
it's
cotton
locked.
will burst into flames.
It's pretty cool, actually. I'm sorry. I don't want to like encourage it, but Jacoby loves it. Do fire, do fire. All right.
David.
Yeah,
Do fire?
don't
do fire.
Don't do fire.
We can do fire. I don't mind.
So basically, what you want to do now is make sure that piece of cotton is soaked. Make sure your coil's soaked.
You want to get some
Put
juice?
some juice, and then you took the battery. Doesn't matter. Put some juice in it, and then you have a built Jenny.
Did you?
Now the thing about Jennies is because the tank's at the bottom, gravity is not your friend. Depending. Yes, that full screw, leave it out. What it does, it helps when you draw on it. It helps that make like a little vacuum. It helps circulate that exactly. If you leave the screw in, it may not wick right, so that definitely will help.
It also helps to drip on the top of the cotton, just so to start the process.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always said that you do that first thing, fill it up. Good thinking. Good call, good call.
I just wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know.
Just repeating.
No one does.
Still love you.
Thank you. So you may see people do the Jenny tilt. Actually, let me show you with
Jenny tilt.
So that's the dual coil Jenny that I have right there.
Jenny tilt.
It will
Are you
dry up
talking
right
about
there.
Jennifer?
So
Is it Jennifer?
you look like an idiot, but it's kind of cool. So I mean, you can vapor like normal. When it starts getting dry, do the Jenny tilt. Just give that juice, let it flow on those.
Should have given me the
wicks.
finger.
No more Applejacks for you.
I mean, I was
Works
actually
great
doing this
when you can
toward-
get it to work right. So
Sorry.
I'm not able to reach, otherwise I would.
Sorry, this is what you did.
you can with the second wick. Actually, you know what? If you're only using one wick, leave the screw in your. Thanks, Rob. Good point. If you are only using it as a single coil, leave your fill hole screw and use that second wick hole as your fill hole. If you're using dual coil, leave that fill screw out.
If we use
So
like
that's a good point.
RSST as an example, it's only got one fill.
Pull the
and
plug.
one- Yeah, pull the plug.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're using dual, you're using single, you can use that as the fill. So there's that, and we are going to give this away. Again, battery not included. Mod, it comes built at 1.2 is where it's at, right?
Let's just build it like 0.4 real quick for somebody to have. A 0.4 Jenny. That'd be fun.
Probably not.
I built my RSST at
Shush.
0.2. It's hot.
No one. Next week it's just gonna be me in the closet by myself.
You're gonna come out of the closet next week?
Shut up.
Is that what he said?
Oh no, he's gonna.
Go into the closet. I'm gonna stay in. Actually, next week's 4th of July, so there's probably no point in doing a show on 4th of July. So
Why? Well, I'll be drunk here.
I'll be with my
I'll be
children.
drunk somewhere else.
Yeah, I'll be with my wife and my children on 4th of July.
You're gonna be closed at 5 o'clock on 4th of July or 7 o'clock?
We'll see. I'll be
Yeah, so-
somewhere drunk by night.
Okay, so no show next week, 4th of July.
National
So
holiday
we
for
are going to
drunks.
give this Icarus clone away to lucky person.
Me.
Yeah, 4th on Friday. Miss Dixie, it's yours.
She's not here tonight. What happened?
Perf, you want to puff it? Miss Dixie, thank you so much for puffing it. That's real cool of you.
Miss Dixie!
Scarecrow Rob, you want it? You want to puff it?
He's probably gonna piff it.
He's probably going to puff it. That's what's nice about this group. I mean, there's a good mixture of newer vapors and people vaping for longer. So a lot of times people will puff some of the stuff they want. So Rob, thank you as well.
You need to tag
God.
Blocky in that.
Metallicat, Icarus is yours if you want it. You there?
No idea what I would do with that thing.
No, I won't.
Sit on your shelf.
We're talking about going to my in-laws, whatever.
Awesome. So
John Taylor, don't we?
we got a winner. Yay, yay, yay.
Oh, I like that one.
Why is the orchard so angry?
Metallicat.
When it gets warm, it is super angry.
Congratulations.
I don't-
Send your name and your address over to me at goodvapor@gmail.com. We'll get this shipped out to you. Thank you, Priscilla and Chris at Social Lizard for donating that. I will send you that information of the winner.
But he handed it to you, so you can
What
hold
do you
it.
want me to do with it?
Yeah, when you face out that vertical.
I'm just not going to say anything.
With that?
Just read the card. That's all I
Right.
got.
Would you rather have the
You want to say something?
Yeah, here you can get up. I
May as
got
well have sponsor time.
Better.
bathroom break.
No, you bring something to the table.
Oh no. Yeah. Go ahead. Good job.
Oh, no, yeah.
Is he on?
You guys have met, haven't you?
I don't think so.
Yes, we have.
Well, okay, I think we have. But...
Here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you were here a couple weeks ago. Wait, okay, hold on. I'm on camera. We'll get back to this.
So if you
Hey!
heard you last week, that's Braden, one of the 3 Dukes.
The only one that matters.
What's this?
Get
your
your
crappy
Japanese
cotton.
cotton.
Where'd it come from?
It was over there.
Hey everybody.
I'm not reaching around you.
So
I'm just gonna
we
reach
did the whole
around.
mod build. We did the whole coil build
Yeah.
thing. Cool. And we
We
addressed
talked-
some issues.
We did. We talked about it. Let me pull up my notes.
Cool. You have notes. Well, do you have anything on note wise I can commentate on?
Trolling? Talk about trolling? Actually, let's talk about. Actually, yeah. I have something I didn't touch on. So we were, and again, I try to be Switzerland. I don't want to. I don't want to name names, get too far into detail, but it seems like there's a lot of attack on people who are buying cloned mods. And I know this comes up a lot about the clone versus authentic debate. But it seems, I mean, when this whole FDA thing came up, we sat here, not just us on the show, I mean, everyone, I'm going to use the word community because it seems to be straying from a community. But the whole vaping community said, hey, this is the time to put away bullshit, be cool, band together, this is really happening right now. But since then, it seems like there's a lot more separation. There's a lot of people who are talking, I mean, we're not going to get into the clone versus authentics debate, your opinion is what it is. But there's some people who are actually basically drawing a line in the sand and saying, that's the impression that me and some other people I talk to get is, there's just a big divide. And I don't want to say anything that's gonna, anything out of line, but it's almost like, well, I'm better than you because I paid for an authentic, or I kind of get that impression that there's this big gap between people who own authentics and people who own clones. It's your preference. Exactly, but
it comes down to what you can afford.
Exactly. And we talking about the 1 hour Marcus was up here. So okay.
Pegasus isn't like I was watching a mod video with Josh the other day, and the Pegasus, for example, the authentic was good, but there's 2 clones of it, and one clone was absolute shit.
Yeah.
And the other clone was a little bit better than the actual authentic.
Really?
You couldn't really, based off of the numbers or whatever, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like point something a little bit better.
Yeah, and part of it's mental, I think, too. I mean, honestly, if you're talking about, say 0.02 voltage difference, are you going to notice that?
Exactly.
You're not.
You're not going to notice it.
You're not
The
going to
main
notice it at all.
point, you have some shitty clones out there.
And it's funny, if you tell certain people that a clone's better than an authentic, they'll murder you. I know one person in particular who would, have a real rough time believing that. But I mean, again, it doesn't matter. And I know Hannah started this big thing when they started suing people for buying the logo clones. They trademarked it. You know what? And that's the thing. Don't bitch now that you're losing money by people buying your clones. Trademark your shit from day one. And I have if I went to a store and I said, hey, I want a Stinger, and they gave me a black tube that worked like this, I wouldn't care. But this is what they have. I'm not going to wait to buy a clone that's non-logoed. If that's the case, I may as well just wait that time, save the money, and buy the authentic.
Is there a window with the metal?
But most people don't.
Exactly.
I see this whole division in this whole clone versus authentic thing as a marketing play over anything else. Oh, absolutely. Because it's like, I'm going to end up saying things about people, and I don't want to say things about people. Hey, if it matters to you that it's authentic, then great. Then be that guy. If it doesn't, then there are affordable authentics out there. If you think you want to make that switch, hey, go for it.
And so speaking of the affordable thing, like you were saying about people don't have the money, that was something you brought up, and someone said, okay, well, if you're going to buy 8 clone mods, use that money and buy 2 or 3 authentic mods. Which I'm the type, that wouldn't work for me. I'm the type of person, if I had 1 or 2 devices, I would feel, and I paid $300 because I like a lot of mods.
Most people in our type of situation where, like, we're in the business.
Yeah.
And you're in the business. It doesn't work. One mod is not enough.
And that's something that too, because I had that talk, and he said, well, you have the show. If I came up here with 1 mod, and for 6 months I just had 1 mod because that's all I could afford, that, we're talking about this stuff a lot, so it helps to have a lot.
I know people that have 1 device. Yeah. That's it.
And if they like that, that's cool.
And
There's
they're
nothing wrong
happy with that. Some people aren't. But I think a lot of it boils down to a lot of people cannot afford $300+
exactly.
for 1 thing.
Yeah. And if you can, more power to you. I've got 2 little girls and a wife. There's no way in hell I'm ever going to be able to.
No.
Until those girls go to college, and then no, not even then. No. Oh God. Just put my back up. That's fine. And maybe those. I know there's probably some things that you may slip out that you probably don't want to say, which is cool. So we can talk about something else.
Oh no, I'll just make one more point. If we're talking about understand your market. Maybe that's also another thing. Maybe a lot of these. Maybe I don't know how much it costs to make a mod. I'm not in that business.
Yeah.
I imagine it's rather expensive.
Probably.
I don't know, but I guess know your market. If you're being really overtaken by clones, maybe it's time to reevaluate your pricing structure. And I'm not saying slash your wrists over it. Everybody likes big profit margins. God knows I do. But you know, I kind of think I'll kind of compare this to the part of the industry I'm in. Maybe there will come a day when being able to charge as much as I charge for premium juice isn't a thing anymore. And if it happens, then you make a market adjustment and you move on.
Yeah.
So, and that's something actually I consider every day. Well, maybe we would move more units if we were able to price ourselves $5 underneath the norm. But will that devalue my product and my brand name? I don't know, because that could start rumors like, oh, well, they stopped using they stopped using as good materials, and then therefore, which would not be what would happen. It would just be like, well, can I move more bottles if I drop my price $5? So I don't know. Right now there is a market for authentics. There's a market for clone mods, and I think that they're servicing two completely different customer bases. So if you're a store that's trying to drive sales of authentic mods, it is to your advantage to start launching a marketing ploy that advocates the use of authentic mods over top of clone mods. So really, it's a marketing tactic.
It's a marketing. I see that, but that if that's marketing, that's cool. But at the same time, what you're doing, you know, with you're dividing people. What you're doing.
There are plenty of other issues that you can help polarize people on that are beneficial to the community overall. Rather than this, it kind of seems like this is a petty fight to pick a little bit. But I mean, you know, I don't know. I have some clones. I have some authentics. I've had bad clones. I've had bad authentics.
Huh.
And here's the thing: with a bad clone, I was out $40. With a bad authentic, I was out $280.
There you go.
And it's kind of like, well, why would I bother?
It's funny because I was talking to someone, another store we go to, we kind of hang out there. The guy has, I forgot what it was, but not any addy he puts on it, just the mod, plus the button, plus the couple of adapters to it. It's over $200 just for the mod with all the PC bought to it. What he went and did, he bought the clone, and he bought a clone addy. So when he drops it, he's not dropping a $300-$400 mod.
So
You know, so
he uses the clone way more than he does the authentic too.
He probably keeps the authentic at home. I mean, again, and I hate talking about this all the time because it really shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. It should just be whatever.
Right now, I'm using a authentic copper vanilla, and I beat this thing up. I mean, I don't see a point in spending the money on it if I'm not going to actually use it.
I'm same way. You had a comment?
I'm tender with this.
So
well, that's kind of like your baby, right?
I beat the crap out of these things. This is always in a pocket.
See, I take it. I mean, this is not a Hannah clone. It's a Hannah style DNA 20 box. Let's just say that. I take care of everything. If it costs $10, the $8 mod I bought one time, I took care of it. You know,
cloning this now.
They clone the ZNAs too.
Oh wow.
Oh, yes, you blonde in the back.
Okay, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so if you're just like looking for a mod that you can use, authentic or clone, just wait for reviews to come out. Like, don't buy it right when it comes out on the market. If you want something that will be a workhorse for you.
First gen, don't ever buy first gen.
That's never buy anything first release. That's all. I'm that guy, not just with the mods. Anything. I'm that guy. I want to buy a new DVD player. I download the owner's manual. I'm that guy. You know, so I do all my research. You go. You know, if you think about buying, go to because there was a mod I wanted, the 4.9. It's like, oh, I want to get this. I love it. I went to a store and checked it out. It's kind of crappy. So, you know, instead of buying it, do your research. Go check it out, you know.
Don't buy it like everybody's like ranting about,
Impulse
this
buy.
new mod is coming out on the market. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be better than
Because
this mod.
every week there's a different trendy mod.
Josh is such a sucker for that because he always wants to get the low number or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then he gets the mod and he hates it. And I was like, why don't you just wait for it to be out for a while? And
Exactly.
review? I mean, not just some reviews, but like a lot of reviews so that you can pick out a good review versus a bad review.
Exactly. Not just everyone because it's trendy saying it's the best. You can shake your head because you got the 007 EA. So you can shake your head all you want.
007 Ransom.
Oh, sorry, 007. Well, you have a 007 mod.
Yes.
So you can
The top doesn't come off of. That's funny.
The copper sticks to itself.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Yeah, they just released it, Josh, that they were doing the ZNA. I don't know when it's coming out. They said it is.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh wait, I got it.
Did you break it?
I got it open and I couldn't figure out how to close
Can you
it.
try not to fix it while you're pointing
This is
it?
$179. Hey, this is $179. They was vaping. What's his face? The Mon Indie guy.
I don't know.
Paper Joe.
Okay.
And he posted this and he was like, really? And he never says anything about anything.
Yeah.
But he was like, what? They're cloning this. It's $179 for this.
How much is the clone?
I don't know.
$100?
Probably.
See, and to me, I don't have a dog in that fight because that doesn't interest me. It's cool, but it's not for me. So
Well, I mean, authentic versus clone. I mean, it all comes down to subjective. I mean, it's personal preference.
And then you do that blindfold test.
How does it
I
function?
tried it though because, like I said, there's good clones and there's good authentics and there's bad authentics as well.
And the clone of a piece of shit is a piece of shit. I'm gonna say that too.
Yeah, but you guys see me with my little volcano here.
Main point, there's
It's
good and
not.
bad
I love this
authentics.
thing. It takes
Just because it's
You
called.
shouldn't- You shouldn't
Oh, right
separate
on.
them. They shouldn't be
this thing.
separated in authentic
Oh
from
yeah.
clone. because
Never known anybody held a
you
volcano
should
for
just
very long,
consider it
so.
a mod. Is it good or is
This
it bad?
thing.
Yeah,
is-
good mod.
End of
Yeah.
story.
And it's funny because there's
The
a.
red one looks.
Because
worse
someone
than the-
was tricky. He's a trip hop artist, and he's like, "What style of music do you play?" He's like, "Music's music. You get good music, you can get bad music. I don't like to put myself in a genre. I just make music. You know, same
No,
kind of
that-
thing."
That's a terrible comparison.
Well, I mean, don't categorize yourself by right off the bat. What is it? Is it authentic or clone? Like, what type of music you play? Rock music? I hate country music. I want to listen to it. You know, take it for what it is. Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Right? Just say yes. Yeah. That's bad.
Anyway, I also think generally in the community that there seems to be a lot of debate and steering towards this issue about authentics versus clones. There are a million other issues that are that are against us in vaping, and really, for all of the time that you could be on Reddit or you could be on any of the vape forums or on Facebook bitching about it, that could be you doing more research, putting more comments into to the FDA regulation,
That is true.
doing more research, collecting more things, getting more educated. So I have no sympathy for people who want to steer. Really, what comes down to a discussion where the market. I mean, do we consider ourselves a free market or not? Well, we do. So the market's going to dictate, and like it or hate it, that's the country we live in. I'm sorry. Yeah, energy into other things, people. You could be working on building better coils instead of pissing about whether or not you have an authentic or a clone.
Exactly. It's just an easy bandwagon to jump on.
It is an easy bandwagon to jump on, and I like I said, I don't like it because it is a marketing ploy. It is a marketing ploy that gets people talking, and it's a marketing ploy that gets people up and raged about it, and gets it starts a discussion to just simply refocus onto selling things.
Yeah, I can see that being a complete marketing.
That it's what I saw on Facebook today was this is just another thing to take over the discussion so that you can sell more shit at your store. It's money. At the end of the day, they're trying to make money, and that's fine. Great. Capitalist, free market, that's awesome. But when there are giant storm clouds overhead that could squash us all into oblivion, this is not the shit to be worrying about. There should be
That's true.
t-shirts that say, you can have my mod when you peel it from my cold dead fingers.
Yeah.
Instead
Don't
of
tread on
things-
me.
Yeah, It's all about selling stuff. It's all about selling stuff, guys. I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
and we talked about that a couple months ago. There's bigger issues. We band together towards the common fight than these internal bickerings and.
The
If it's
discussion.
that big of a thing, then you get patents and trademarks and all that stuff
That's
here and international.
That's what people are starting to do is get those
Because
patents.
if you don't have an international patent, there's nothing you can do.
Well, even if it is international, you can't sue China.
Well,
Or on the flip side, you can spend that same amount of money into pushing yourself further in the market. You can go into any grocery store and you can find 4 different kinds of cola. There's only one Coca-Cola. Why? You could have an exact recipe that's to the T tastes just like Coca-Cola, but it doesn't say Coca-Cola on it. Why?
That's a good
Because Coca-Cola has made it about the name. It's about the color. It's about the color red. It's about these squiggly little lines right here.
we're gonna get sued now.
Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola. You can make a perfect Coca-Cola clone, but it's not going to say Coca-Cola on it. So if you're worried about somebody ripping off your device, people are going to get confused, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Then you can either push that money into trademarking or you can push the money into pushing yourself further in the market so that people
But now
know who you are.
Here's something else, because
said.
some manufacturers are suing people. That to me looks really bad because they're suing.
Looks like they're struggling.
They're suing Joe Smith, who owns a little shop. He said, "Hey, this is a good deal," and he bought it. And they're suing this guy.
Someone said there was a dude that went, and I don't know if this is one of those stories that's made up, which it kind of sounds like. Apparently, there's a dude going around and like in stores, if somebody had a clone, he'd snatch it out of their hands.
Yeah,
You're gonna get punched in the face.
that does sound like it's probably made up. But yeah, the same thing. Well, it's I don't know. There's both sides of that issue, but I feel that you could spend money trying to grow your business rather than paying lawyers. Because the only people who get rich are the lawyers, and yeah.
But to me, it doesn't
True.
help them by suing some little guy
Next.
that just doesn't.
Is
It's
the
not
it's
helping
not-
anybody.
Don't sue the shop owner. It's not going to do anything.
He bought something. so-
Yes, Miss Kelly.
So, speaking of suing and you're wasting your time paying for lawyers when you should instead be growing your business,
Yeah.
I have an example.
Come talk into the
One
mic.
company, I'm not going to say any more details.
Come
other
talk
than-
into the mic. I'm very quiet.
I'm not. Where's the mic? You got a mini thing.
You can come on camera if you want to. You can come stand behind us. All right. Hello.
Anyway, so this one company bought this one business from this one guy, and this guy had $1 million insurance once before. It was in the company was paying for the life insurance, and then he started paying for it out of his own pocket. The insurance company never changed the name of who was actually paying for it. And now the company that now has it is going to sue Happy and is trying to sue the guy to get the $1 million life insurance. Well, in the meantime, while they're trying to get this $1 million life insurance, while they're being assholes and trying to screw this guy out of it, who's been paying for it out of his own pocket this whole time, their company's gone down.
Interesting.
Instead of trying to grow their company, they've
They
done
were
the opposite.
focused on so much
Putting
on
someone
it.
else down to make you better instead
Yeah,
of working
exactly.
to be better. Exactly. It works for you.
Don't get distracted by the squiggly lines.
Squiggly lines. I see lots of letters. Awesome. So it is 8:30, pretty much. It is time to bounce. Dudes, ladies, everyone, thank you so much for spending some time with us. It's nice at the end of the week to come here and just have some good discussions and hopefully teach people some things. But I mean, and I like to say that I do like to say this every week. Just when you're out and about or you're talking to people, just don't be a dick. You know, don't be that guy who makes everyone look bad, no matter what the specifics are. So thank you again, Social Lizard, for letting us do the show here. Thank you to Three Dukes for sponsorship. Thank you to Vape Dudes, Vape Dad, Drip Junkie. At TheGoodVaper on Twitter, Vapor with an E, Facebook.com/group/TheGoodVaper, or go to TheGoodVaper.com. All the links are posted up there. It has the blog. Thank you guys. I just said
We already
Social
said
Lizard.
Social Lizard. We started with Social Lizard.
Kaylee's like 30 seconds behind everyone else, so you have to excuse her.
And don't boil anything.
Yeah.
Don't stick anything in a microwave.
No microwaves. Throw your pots away. Come back next week. Same time, same channel. 7 o'clock.
Not next week because it's 4th of July.
Yes, I'm sorry, dude. Next week, not next week. Next week's 4th of July. Everyone have a happy, safe 4th of July. The 11th, we'll be back here. So we hope to see you guys then. Hold on 1 second. I'm being told something. What's this?
I'm moving the hell out of
We're giving away spoons?
I've got to do it.
No.
Mic drop.
Oh, God.
What?
So,
The world's most.
this
biggest-
is a Jello shot.
No, that's a Jello. That's not a Jello shot.
This is a. I don't. What would we
That's a
call
Jello
it?
shot
tanker?
I don't know.
It's a.
Tanker.
So I'm gonna take a nice big spoonful.
Oh my god, is Johnson made out of cow pumps or is it made out of
Delicious. So.
I know there's
Anyways, thank you guys again. Please come back. Not next week. Come back the 11th. Video should be up on YouTube. Probably Sunday night or Monday. If you missed it or missed some stuff, you want to revisit it, tell some friends. Watch it and please spread the word. We'll see you guys next week.